Really?
Yeah.
I love you more than anything in the entire world, okay?
Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
You're the absolute love of my life, okay? Okay? You love me?
More than anything in this world.
I love you. Gave your sister a hell of a itinerary with details. I just saw it when I sent you the link. I sent you the link, by the way.
Earlier, by the way, she thumbs up the whole thing.
That's it. That's all.
It's still, I didn't hear no, did you?
Hi.
I didn't hear no, did you?
I didn't hear no. She's such a little shit for that, though.
I have to call her anyway tomorrow, so I'll talk to her.
I don't like the way that she responds to you.
That's how she talks to me probably 8 out of 10 times.
No.
When football season starts, you're going to start playing football?
College football.
Right? Is that what you'll do?
Maybe. I don't know. Not all the time. But just as like
College
a...
football 27?
I haven't gotten that one yet. I'll probably wait for that
Has
one
it
to
came
go on.
out?
Yes, it has. But I don't know, like last month.
Oh, really? So it's new?
Yeah. I have 25 and 26, but I haven't gotten that one. I don't know if I will. Just because they're like mostly the same, you know.
Okay.
Hi. What, baby?
You can just play college football 27 mobile.
Ew.
It's free.
Ew. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe like when it goes on sale or something, I'll get it, but I'm not going to get it yet. Is this Bad Bunny that's playing right now or not? Can you hear the music? Maybe. Hello. Did you hear what I said? There's no music playing at all. I wonder if they blocked the music. I wonder if they blocked the music for like copyright. I'm very low. Uh-huh. Oh, well, I'm not even like next to my controller right now, so that's probably why. That's weird. That's weird because there's music playing. So it just must be like a YouTube thing where it like automatically blocks out the music or some shit. Okay. Let me. This. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do. Brendan Donovan needs to lead off.
$150?
What, baby?
$150?
Fuck no. That's like for the ultimate bundle or whatever. That's no. That's stupid. It would be like the $70 one or whatever. It would be like the Oh, you do it like that. Do it.
Coming to you live from Southern California, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Okay.
John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. We have an
I love
absolute
you, baby.
treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head singing.
Yeah, and when these
Perez
two are on,
Hilton?
it's nothing short of electric, Boog.
He's like the
These are
tabloid
lights
guy,
to
isn't he?
match. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
I don't know like what he does, but he like isn't he like super like flamboyant and like does all the tabloid shit? What does he do exactly?
First pitch coming your way next. And our pitcher in this game, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, it's a little more
I
common
know.
these
I know that.
Can I do that?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's a lot easier to reply to instead of like starting a reply and then hearing me ask it again. You know, I think it makes sense. Baby, but now you have to answer me though. Hello? Why?
Like I'm like missing gaps of thought, and it's because I'm stressed, I think.
Yeah. I don't feel like you're manic right now, and I know that that's something that's like a manic thing, but I don't think that I know that that's something that happens, you know, when you are, but I don't think that you're manic right now. You're not. There's not like other signs to me that you are. Huh?
That's good, though.
That is good. So I if you're yeah, I'm sure that yeah, that I'm sure plays a huge part, baby. But just I don't know if it gives you any kind of like extra peace of mind or anything, but I I don't believe right now just knowing you the way that I do and you know, I don't believe right now that you are manic, you know?
That's actually
Okay. And I also want you to know that I'm not going to just say that to say it, you know?
yeah. Oh, but what I was saying about Craig Hilton
Yeah.
on TikTok Live, I haven't watched the video because I'm not a gore person.
Ooh, there's gore on TikTok Live?
He, like, what were they supposed to do? Like, he was on TikTok Live, like, and he was having, like, we don't know, like, really, like, why. With everybody.
Really?
Like,
He he did that on TikTok Live? Oh my God. Oh my God.
and for like the sound of it and just him being and like all the blood was gushing.
Ugh.
still alive. On drugs or like a mental breakdown or something like that.
Do you know when did this happen?
Today or yesterday.
Wow. Do you know, did he die?
I was in the hospital.
Damn. No, yeah. I mean, yeah. Baby, I'll be your little fucking gossip queen. Like, it was today. Yeah. If you ever want to fucking share the hot gossip with me, you know I'm all about it. That's crazy. I thought that was not where I was expecting this to go when you're like, do you know who Perez Hilton is? I don't think that you can do it. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. I'm serious.
I was reading comments like that's on that conspiracy Reddit too. They were even talking about they're like, you guys see the fucking press thing. And I'm like, at first I thought it was fake, but then I saw the reports like in the hospital. They're like, yeah, the news reported too. And then they're like, yeah, it was live streamed. I saw it live. They're like, yeah, it was pretty bad, but like everyone else was freaking out about it. But like some years of me watching war,
Yeah.
like you know, made him not as
Live leak.
what?
Watching live leak and shit.
Sorry.
What? Sorry, what? Baby. Hello?
For just like bringing that up randomly.
No, don't be, baby. Not at all. Not at all. That'd be crazy to actually be in the live when it happened, though. You know what I mean?
Well, they've been saying for days he was talking about like how he felt God and stuff like that.
Oh no.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Should I watch it? No.
I don't think that you should, especially not before bed, baby.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to like struggle with nightmares or anything tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good night, my little baby girl. I love you. Give me kisses. I love you, little baby. Everything okay? Babe? Did she come inside? Did you have a visitor? Yeah. Yeah.
But still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I
Huh?
hear about the strikeouts. A lot more
I
guys
was
striking
getting
out
all
today.
situated.
You consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when
Okay,
you
I
need
love
a
you
man
so
on
much, my
third,
sweet
less
girl.
than 2 out. Situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
This one in the air center field. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus.
It's so weird to me that you don't have any sound or any music.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher
like when they're
like
transitioning and stuff, there is.
Traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
2-0. Curve in the dirt. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting to see a good pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like that, it's a double.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses. For the third, he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Right side, and that's just foul. One now.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run blast. His 72nd home run of the season.
Thank you, baby.
The Mariners have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Ball 1.
And Naylor swings through that one. Glass now, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Call should have this one. And that is that. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped. 1 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Yeah.
And that should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That catches the corner.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And a big swing and a miss. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the air, left side. Hernandez moving under it. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Seattle, Mookie Betts.
Oh my goodness.
He went. That's strike 1. In the dirt. Swing and he popped it up. Muncy under this one. And there's 2 down. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Pajes turns to the right on the move. And that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 6, catcher Will Smith.
That's a ball.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Late with the swing there. That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode. And you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Alex Cole in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Glasnow back to work. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Just misses with that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base hit and a run in to score. Here's Josh Naylor. Fly to left his first time.
Ball, inside.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back here in L.A., let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep.
Really
Outside,
good
that's a ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one not close, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's Ohtani. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Next one just misses. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Matt.
On the ground right side, 4. Can't glove it cleanly. On to second, they get 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Semien in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's in there. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Muncy off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Canzone moving under this one. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
He had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He scores. It's 4-zip. Manager out of the dugout now. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
The 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Swing and a pop-up. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 aboard with 1 out. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Off balance speed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
That's inside.
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Donovan coming home. Cut off, throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. We're midway. Back in the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Edman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one outside. Ball one. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Inside, ball one.
That one missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 down. And here comes the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Arozarena went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2.
Ball one.
Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Randy Arozarena hits one out. His 34th of the season. And they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 100. .16 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other in the collective comp.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They've hit another. And they add a run. It's 11-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out. New pitcher now, Tanner Scott.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 down, nobody on.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In the air, right field. Call. On his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
This one chopped up the middle. Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball inside.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
That is the inning. He continues. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Brendan Donovan now at the plate.
Third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Roki Sasaki looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Sheehan getting loose as well.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air, center field. Pages settles underneath it, and there's one down. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 46th of the year, and they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Raleigh in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Out towards right center field. Call under it. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Snags it on the run. And that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he looks. Ball one. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Mariners up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Edman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Hey. Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, right side. Raley settles under this one. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
When I look into your eyes.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Roki Sasaki.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
Sasaki measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one just misses. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now it's Randy Arozarena having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Popped up. And the infield fly is called.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
Two aboard, 2 outs. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That one fouled off. This one in the air center field. Pages under it. And that is that. Mariners.
Now pitching for Seattle.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Carlos Vargas.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. So man aboard. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, that's just out.
And that is out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at second. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
In the air left field. Arozarena in position. Brings it in. And there's two down. Back to the top of the order. Freddie Freeman digs in now. Freeman hits it in the air. Rodriguez on the move. And that is that. One left for L.A.
For the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Emmett Sheehan.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Now Julio Rodriguez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped to right. Call takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Naylor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Donovan, the runner at first with two gone. Naylor tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A two-run homer, home run number 55 on the year, and they boost their lead.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So two down. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. That one is gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 15-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
For the Dodgers, number 33, A.J. Puk.
Ball. Two gone, bases empty, but three runs across, and we're in the top of the eighth. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Bliss in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Man on second, 2 down. Check on the runner. Bliss back in on a dive. Now back to second, and this time he gets him, and that'll do it for the inning. 9 men. Bottom of the 8th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Steps in, and when there are ducks in the pond, he brings them home. I mean, look at this graphic, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the best in the league with runners in scoring position. Total gamer, produces when needed most.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. He's a precision hitter, reading pitches and punishing mistakes.
Yeah, and when he squares one up, it's trouble for the outfielders. They're chasing all day long.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball 1.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 2-2. To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly. Back here at Dodger Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now, here
For Seattle, number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
On the ground to the left. Throw on to Freeman, and that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. But it's offline. And they extend their lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat.
For the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Vesia.
Runner on the move. Striking there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-2. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. And now it's Josh Naylor. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. The 0-2.
Excellent
that's a
arm
ball.
action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And they'll do it again. Another 1-2.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Rodriguez raging back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Ahead for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone,
Yep,
so
that ball
you know
went
you're
out.
going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And a man aboard. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's
Just
outside.
missed. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That's not coming back.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for LA, Alex Call.
Ball one.
Line drive, base hit, right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Hey. There you
Freeman
go.
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
For Seattle, number 83, Edward Fajardo.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fajardo is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
and a stitch on a sweater. Parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking the butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R came with umbrella. They tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it. I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issei Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion at checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure. The difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the mains, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust on the plane, examine the different terrains. They used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much later than negative sentiment. Blood on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it. I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it. I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, I'm Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school. I really just wanted to flex in the mink. Might take a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater and links. Call up a Uber and stop at the corner. I probably won't flutter that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stern of Bojangles, I keep a 3-piece. Throw me in a couple of beats. I send back the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots. My wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they hitting and trickety. The shady, I don't wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it. I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it. I got no vendettas.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. Pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Seattle, Luis Castillo. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen, wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Trevor Larnach.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate. That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. That's to third. Toss to Naylor. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Leading off, Brendan Donovan.
Ball.
Hard liner. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's one down.
Ball.
Rodriguez knocked home 5 runs in his last game.
That's the
Man,
ball.
a 5 RBI game like he had, that's pretty special. I only did that once, but I had 5 hits that day, and it came only 4 days after I had a 4 RBI game. Not trying to toot my horn, but it was a pretty good week.
2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. That ends the inning. Top of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
Yeah.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 0-1 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. Second inning here, no score. Right through there, got it. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Takes it in for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Clemens leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for bottom half of inning number 2. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. This one popped up. Jackson. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Well struck, right field. And it is out of here. His 43rd home run of the season. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez on his way over, and there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying out of here. Home run number 30 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez should have this one, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Emmanuel Rodriguez leading things off. It takes a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Trevor Larnach. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just
up the middle, and that one handled. Safe! Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Ball. Outside.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the game, the first baseman, number 2, Cody.
Right through there for a strike. Bounce to the left side. Toss to Naylor. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. In now is the Mariners DH, J.P. Crawford. Ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
To the right side. Clemens takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Rodriguez swings through it for strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez makes his way towards it, but won't get there. It's into the gap. In to score from third. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. And that misses.
That's the ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses. Full count now. That's out to center field. Rodriguez under it. And that'll do it. RBI double for the M's. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Brooks lead. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2. Ball 1 there. Ground ball right side. Young. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
No, ball.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one at the knees for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1. And here's Alex Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Jackson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Struck him out swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And the Twins played 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Out towards right center field. 1 down.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2. So digging in, Cole Young.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mariners, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Out to short, Lee. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Back in Seattle, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Trevor Larnach. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Naylor takes it to the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him swinging. So up next, Luke Keeschel. The Twins down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right side. And that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Ready to go. Last half of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. That clips the zone. Strike one. Bullpen action for the Twins. Eric Orrs getting loose out there. Topa getting cranked up as well. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit hard, base hit. And a man aboard. And now Julio Rodriguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul.
And it goes just foul. Foul ball there. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. The 0-2. Line and a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-1 now. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. So bases loaded with one away. Josh Naylor now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bases loaded, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And foul ball. Bases loaded, one away. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
In effect.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. Here comes the skipper. Elmer Rodriguez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's the ball.
The 1-2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. On the ground right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
No, that's outside. Ball.
That misses. Full count now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now here is Cody Clemens. Ground ball nailer. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fouled off left side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Toss to Naylor. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Bell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Betts whips it to first, and that's the inning. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 4-2.
Leading up.
And up next for Seattle. Cole Young. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Left field. Larnach takes it in for the out. 1 away. This one in the air, right field. Wallner on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the Mariners DH, J.P. Crawford.
Outside. That's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. The 2-1 is high. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Slider right there. Brash in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man,
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Emmanuel Rodriguez with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Makes a nice running catch. One down. Back to the top of the order, Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit.
Ball, that's up.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it.
Manager out of
the... For the Mariners, number 45.
Just
that's low. That's the ball.
And that's in for a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. 1 down. Next to hit, Luke Keeschel. That one fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the
runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Wallner stands at first with 1 out. And now 1 and 2. Grounder might be 2. Throws to second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
The third baseman, Reyes.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Here comes the skipper. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. This guy with light tower power.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now it's 3-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Up next to the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Out towards right center field. Wallner moving under it. And there's one down. Luke Raley will hit next. And the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. On the ground right
That's a
side.
foul ball.
And a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
No, that's out.
Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 6-5.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And it falls. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe
in there. Got him looking for the K. And that is a big first out. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Sliced hard but foul. And now it's even up. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dan Altavilla.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Young leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Swing and a ball popped up. Keishel under this one. And there's 2 down. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That's towards center. Buxton under it. And that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now the Twins catcher, Alex Jackson. There's a strike. Next one misses. And that's ball 1. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Nope, ball.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 6-6. Go-ahead run on base. Luke Keishel digs in now. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. There's a strike. Keishel wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Twins with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. And it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Heading for the plate. Relay throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. A little bit low. And it's 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
No, the skipper calls down to the bullpen. He's expecting the guy to come in and get out.
That's inside.
So
that's
far,
the ball.
not getting what he was hoping for.
That one pushed foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
Take down on strikes. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning.
4 minutes.
Come back, and here comes the closer, Taylor Rogers.
29. Saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Swings through the sweeper.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. And he grounds one to the right side. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one missed. The Twins trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. And they do get the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the right field.
Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Rob Refsnyder. The winning run on base for him. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force.
I love you, sweet beautiful girl. I love you, love you, love you.
First and second, 2 outs. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. So now a pinch hitter, Randy Arozarena. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Way high there. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked here.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Edward Bizardo.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Go ahead run on base. Royce Lewis, the next to hit. That one not close. And that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here's Byron Buxton. His split numbers between June and July there. Swings through that.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Man on second, 2 down. Off the mark there. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
For Minnesota.
Back here. Extras and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Cody Funderburk. Well,
a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Hit on the ground to short. Lee throws to first in time. JP.
Hitting for the Mariners, number 18, Mitch Garver.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Fires to the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Mariners walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure of winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And a final.
up at 10, we leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
Little swagger when I step, walk in looking like a gent, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Pick up, look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock for nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seem like 3Q and as we exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix on the brains behind them all sad majestic. Cause it's up to take us for a ride. I gotta dip real quick, let the course arrive.
You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360. If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade and love.